regarding my sons. I'm getting ready for work this morning, but I can't avoid this opportunity to have what we'll call the Zit episode because, as you can see, I've grown a massive zit right in the middle of my face.
No, sir. It is the gorge.
Gorge?
And you may think that doesn't happen to you when you get older, and it doesn't happen as often, but it still happens. In this case, I wear a CPAP machine at night. I'll tell you about that later, but I have to wear this little mask, and you can see right where that mask goes right there, which hurts when I do this now because this one is like the mother of all zits on my face right now.
Oh, well, it's hardly noticeable.
And I think this has to do with one of the reasons I have it. But there's a couple things I want you guys to know about how to deal with zits and with acne if you're dealing with that. For starters, let's look at the notes on the mirror. These are the notes on the mirror. Number 1 rule, keep your skin clean. Wash your face. Soap and water works just fine. Other things will help too. Soap and water helps fine. Other things will work too. And get those products and use them if they'll help keep your skin clean, and wash it every day, twice a day, morning and evening before you go to bed. That'll get the oil that causes a lot of that out of your skin, and then dry it off and let it dry. Number 2, you'll get zits anyway. Even though you do that, you're still going to get some. So when you do, just realize that's going to be part of life. So do what you can to minimize them, but when you get them, you're going to have to deal with them. Doesn't mean you're bad, doesn't mean you're awkward, doesn't mean every other kid isn't having to deal with that as well. Here's number 3, avoid the urge to pop. Let me show you. Does that look like it's ready to pop yet? My goodness, it's almost there. And again, this one I felt coming on for the last 3 days. So I've known it's going to be there. You can feel it underneath the skin first. It starts to get hard and sensitive before anything even shows. And now it's probably almost ready that it could, but if I were to do it now, it's going to be red all around there until it's really truly ready to pop. And again, this one is the mother of all zits. Alright, so that was number 3. Unless they're ready to pop, avoid the urge to pop them. And the reason being, when you do that, if you do that, it'll be a lot bigger. So depending on where I'm at during the day, if this gets sufficiently ready, sometimes I call that ripe, then I may give it a shot, because then it can start relieving the pressure. The crud that's inside there comes out and it will start healing again. But usually if you try to accelerate that by trying to pop it before, then it will be it'll make it worse for longer than if you let it go. If I was ready to do the pop, take the Kleenex, tear it in half, fold it in half, so you've got some protection on both sides. Put the things on both sides and push and squeeze gently. Again, I'm not going to do it yet, but that would be the process to do it if I was ready to do it. Oh my gosh, I hate these things. And unfortunately, even when you're an old man, you can still get them. Even though I do wash my face every day when I shave, again, I think this is probably the culprit. Oh, the pain. So don't be upset because you have acne or you have zits. It's going to happen. It happens to everyone. If I can find some pictures of me when I was younger and had a lot of acne, then maybe I'll edit them in here as well. But it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you need to feel bad about yourself. Doesn't mean you need to be embarrassed. Do the best you can with it, with the rules that we said, and you'll be good to go.
Now, boys, you're fixing to let those teenage hormones get you into a world of trouble.